game is about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Georgia's offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really...
Here he goes! They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Here's the second down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will stay. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run.
Boy, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. throw. It's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. The defense showing blitz here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense surrendering here. Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. To throw, it's Reed. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Brought completion. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down after that short completion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well. Makes the grab.
It's Bennett. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial red zone play coming up. The draw to the back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it with the draw play. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. 1st and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Georgia. They count the drive with 6 points.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Gets some space around the 30.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And now here comes the point-after attempt. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass rush closing in. Won't bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bennett.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers, and they're swarmed by the pass rush and sacked.
Well, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught at the 30, still running. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They knock through the PAT to go up 28-17. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. The catch is made. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Georgia's moved into the red zone. QB keeps it himself.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's buried. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. This should be the last play of the quarter. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's Hall. Nearly what a catch. They finally get it down, but a big play to the 46. Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. He's looking deep again. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To draw play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, running out of time in the pocket. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 25. Back to throw. It's Reed. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And they've got the returner corralled. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's buried. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, a great diving catch near the right sideline.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. They're going to run it here.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Scanning the field, it's Reed. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. Execution. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On the run, it's Davidson. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We are all even, less than a minute to go. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Has the first down and more. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Left on the clock. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. And that one is straight down the middle. That puts them back on top. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Punt team ready to boot it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency. And I think that's why we're showcasing. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st and 10 after the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. Now we got a fourth down.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab made by the tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. One period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's Moulton. In the clear at the 25. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Hurricanes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple, just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The field goal is good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Looks to start with the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. Breaks free with room to run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught quickly. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this one will be fair caught. Smooth. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Throws it to the right. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. Pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it to the back. Could be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
EAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they're able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. There's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. 1st down here for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pounding away with the run game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. The back's got it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're able to get him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the penalty is going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for a 4th and goal from the 5. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6.
This head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. He'll have to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a... playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Completion makes it second down. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner blocked down by the coverage team. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
The shotgun handoff here. It's past the 35. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And they score. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running Exciting play. Gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Using his legs, it's Barrett. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure here.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. The tight end has got it, and it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And that pass ball is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
One team making their way on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Stepping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Davison. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. See if the offense can move the chains of that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. Breaking free at midfield. Steps out after a solid gain on third and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be fourth down here.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And there's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Moore. On the run, he's looking deep. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Davison. Breaks a tackle. Look at that. He's still going. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost... collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. To the air, it's Moore. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! As they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. His sure hands. It's Davidson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The completion sets up the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a first down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
Fresh center downs, 1st and goal.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, no, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On the ground, it's Davison. The game moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37th. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. It's an option look. Pitch to the back.
Call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Now they call a run. Powering through. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So second and 10 after the previous play. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Chance is going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter? Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Perry. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Finds room at the 30. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Just trucks the man. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They finally make the tackle, but solid game. Sets them up first down at the 33.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense will set up on first and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Offense facing second and goal. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive, and the defense come up with answers this time. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Chewing clock with the running game. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at the 35. At the 10.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Moore. Grab behind the line, it's Davison. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
That completion makes it second and medium.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, I think this receiver is so much fun to watch, Chris. I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll run it and get it off to the running back. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Back to pass. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.